Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines: Ministry of Power affirms insolvency against state-owned discoms. Updates on solar projects and tenders. Update on electric vehicles. Coming to the details. Ministry of Power has affirmed that insolvency proceedings can be initiated against state-owned electricity distribution as well as generating firms in case of default of payment by the creditors. The ministry clarified its stand in a letter written to Secretary Department of Legal Affairs. The clarification came in reference to a case filed by Tamil Nadu Generation and Distribution Company against corporate insolvency resolution process proceedings initiated by South India Corporation Private Limited in High Court of Madras. Tranjetco is a government company formed under Companies Act 2013 and very much under the ambit of IBC as per Section 37 of the Insolvency Code. Therefore, a state-owned power distribution company can be taken to the National Company Law Tribunal under the IBC for default in the payment. CARP can be initiated against any state-owned discom, but they generally make payment of the default amount before admission of the case in NCLT. According to the Prapti portal, the outstanding dues of power distribution firms are to the tune of 1,21,830 crores in November 2021, which includes overdues of 99,385 crore rupees. Shirdi Sai Electricals, Jindal India Solar Energy and Reliance New Energy Solar has won 4,500 crore rupees production linked incentive scheme for 12,000 megawatt solar panel manufacturing. SJVN has inked a pact with Noida-based Solar World Energy Solutions Private Limited to develop a 75 megawatt solar power project at the Parasan Solar Park in Uttar Pradesh for 313.59 crore rupees. SJVN backed this project through competitive bidding held by Uttar Pradesh New and Renewable Energy Development Agency at a tariff 2 rupees 68 per unit for 25 years. Chandigarh city is poised to have its biggest floating solar power plant of 2 megawatt capacity at Sector 39 Waterworks, with General House of Municipal Corporation on approving the project conceived by Chandigarh Renewable Energy and Science and Technology. The Science and Technology Department of the UT administration will bear the entire cost of 12 crore rupees of the project to come up on two tanks. The solar plant is expected to generate 28 lakh units per year and the tariff will be 4 rupees 96 paisa per unit. Commercial vehicles maker Ashok Leyland on Friday said its board has approved transferring of its electric vehicle business to its step-down subsidiary Switch Mobility Automotive Limited India for 240 crore rupees on slump sale basis. Delhi government will charge only 2,500 to install private chargers for light electric vehicles including 2 and 3 vehicles at malls, apartments, hospitals and such other places in the city. Delhi government is providing a subsidy of 6,000 rupees to first 30,000 applicants for the charging stations, bringing down effective cost of each charger to just around 2,500 rupees. Brihan Mumbai Electric Supply and Transport Undertaking of BMC plans to set up charging stations at 55 locations in the city and suburbs for two-wheelers, three-wheelers and four-wheelers along with vans and buses. Mahindra and Mahindra was open to investments in electric vehicle business after building value into it. Further, the Mumbai-based company revealed the plans to launch 16 electric vehicles over the next 6 years across sport utility vehicle segment and half in light commercial vehicle categories. Hero MotoCorp's EV project is in advanced stage of development and the product will be manufactured at its plant in Chittoor of Andhra Pradesh. The Uttarakhand government is planning to promote the use of electric vehicles on Char Dham routes to protect the fragile ecology and environment of the Himalayan state. India launches EV awareness portal e-Amrut hopes to accelerate e-mobility revolution. Electric vehicle charging platform Electric Pay, which enables users to discover charging points, has raised $3 million in a seed round led by Bloom Ventures and Mikelo Fund. Additional news today. 63 thermal power plants with cumulative capacity of 74.6 gigawatt are running with coal stock of less than 8 days. NHPC board has approved the proposal to form a joint venture for implementation of 500 megawatt floating solar power project in various water reservoirs in Odisha. Kolkata will have only e-vehicles and CNG vehicles by 2030. As a part of planned 1000 CNG buses will be launched and EV infrastructure will be developed. Electric two-wheeler mobility platform eBike Go has acquired tech firm Custard Technologies for $2 million. Price discovery at Power Exchange. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 145.29 million units of power for tomorrow cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details, price discovered during night 1 rupee 81 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day 2 rupees 45 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening 3 rupees 4 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock 2 rupees 56 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 2 rupees 72 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. In green day ahead market 6.73 million units of volume cleared with a weighted average price of 3 rupees 37 paisa per unit. Thank you and good day.